Deals with catastrophic flooding. Chicago area relief workers and other volunteers are preparing to head to that disaster zone tonight.
And WGN's Mike Lowe is live at the headquarters of the American Red Cross on the near west side. Mike.
Micah, Mark, good evening to both of you. There are already about a dozen Chicago volunteers assisting with disaster relief efforts in the Gulf Coast right now, and more are on the way as this crisis deepens along with the floodwater.
It's something that has to be done, and somebody has to do it.
Eddie Jaramillo sounds every bit like the 11-year veteran of the U.S. Marine Corps he is, and he's getting ready to leave for his 6th volunteer mission for the Red Cross, knowing that in this disaster he'll be one of the first in and one of the last out.
It's a lot worse than anything I've been to, so it's try not to think about it, and once we get there, do our job and just go with it.
The military man and paramedic possesses the combination of experience and skills needed in this historic flood. He's one of a dozen volunteers from Chicago responding to the natural disaster and humanitarian crisis in the Gulf Coast.
This is one of the most significant disasters that Texas will ever see, and one of the most significant disasters that we're being told the United States may ever see.
Selena Roldan is the CEO of the Chicago and Northern Illinois Red Cross. She'll be volunteering in Texas in 2 weeks and says there will be a steady stream of volunteers from Chicago going to Texas over the next few months.
People that are choosing to go in when everyone else is coming out, and they're signing up to help people because they know what it means to have lost things, to see people that have, this is the worst day of their lives.
At the Chicago Salvation Army, leaders received a formal request from emergency officials today asking for help.
We've just been informed that they want to have some of our personnel to start coming on Wednesday of this week. We'll be sending 5 individuals that have been trained and volunteering their time to go and be of service.
Disaster relief officials say the Chicago area will continue sending supplies, donations, and volunteers to the Gulf Coast, and they say that is a reflection of Chicago's character.
All in all, Chicago is a very giving city. As bad of a reputation we might have everywhere else, I think people of Chicago and the suburbs are giving people.
During this most unbelievable disaster, something that no one could have imagined, you see the best in Chicago. You see people really stepping up to give financially, signing up to volunteer, offering all kinds of support.
And the Red Cross is the world's largest humanitarian organization, but it does run on volunteers and donations. Officials here say if you would like to help out with the efforts in the Gulf Coast, you can find their website. There's a link to that on our website, WGNTV.com. Reporting live tonight from the near west side, Mike Lowe, WGN News.